Border Barrels, we're back again. The boys are back, and also we are doing a sequel episode.
Another one?
I know, right?
That means the second.
That means the second. So Meg from One Drop, shout out, thank you very much, has sent us some beers that we're going to be covering. So in the episode, we do a couple of IPAs and a big, delicious, THICC sour. So that's all I got, really.
Well, I mean, I'm excited.
Yeah, bloody
Hopefully
keep watching.
the people that are listening are excited. Stick around. I'm sure there'll be some terrible Zach jokes.
Always.
Some top craft banter from Simon and I, because we do carry the pod.
And an awesome intro coming up now. Border Barrels, having a bit of a giggle already. The energy's pretty high in the room again. We're talking absolute crap. But yeah, we're back. We're going to do another brewery showcase. This time, it wasn't anyone's go. This was it's sort of a bonus sort of little episode here. It's a bit of a sequel.
Another sequel.
And also probably a thank you episode for our friends at One Drop Brewing.
Fueled by generosity. And I'll tell you what, it's a thank you episode for a number of reasons. They sent us up a couple of beers to try, so we're definitely going to review those. But Hutto and I would like to personally thank them for saving us at Gab's Day 2.
The resurrection courtesy of One Drop's Hard Lemonade. It was actually the first one we had in the second session on the Friday night in Melbourne. We walked in and was like, I reckon the Hard Lemonade will get us going, and
it did.
By golly, it did.
Yeah, it did.
The mood swung from very happy to ecstatic. We were keen to then drink our body weight in beer.
Yes, and we did.
And we did that. The consequence of that was Saturday.
I thought you went home and had a great sleep.
Oh, we had the great sleep, and then we, in fact, kept that sleep going all the way through until probably 75% of the way through the session of Gabs on the Saturday that we booked. So we spent $50 on a ticket to the Saturday session and were there for maybe 17 and a half minutes. No. But in that 17 and a half minutes was another One Drop Hard Lemonade, and it, as I mentioned, resurrected us.
It made me feel better. It was secure.
Had a couple of beers. Simo went from barely being able to stomach one of the best burgers we've ever had to needing more, like a crack addict.
Yep.
He was standing out the front, scratching his arms.
Like a shot of adrenaline.
Yeah, and then they told him we're sold out.
Essentially, that's what it was.
The burger was sold out, so Simo was very mad, and in true Simo form, abused everyone in the local vicinity.
Yeah.
No, he didn't do that.
No, I didn't. I was very upset.
I was waiting though. Like the first thing that came to my mind was, oh goodness.
It can happen. Yeah. It has happened.
Well, some of the feedback we usually get, or I get to the Facebook page, is, God, Simo looks mad all the time.
Yeah, I don't know.
He is mad all the
Which
time.
might be a surprise to some listeners.
I've got a bit of lower back pain currently. that might have something to do with it, I guess. Now, we've got a couple of beers here that we're excited to try, but we don't really know what... Whoa, there's a bird fight.
Bird fight.
Fight. Crazy. We're not too sure what order to do them in. So, of course, after plenty of research, we have decided to spin the wheel.
We will spin the wheel. Now, maybe we just tell... Do we tell them the three options, or do we keep it a surprise each for each beer?
Do we just keep spinning the wheel?
Just keep spinning the wheel.
Do you reckon, Gratz?
Yeah, well,
spin that wheel.
We will say we've got 2 IPAs and a sour.
Yep.
So we don't know which ones will come out first.
Yep.
Second and third.
I'm now clicking to spin.
Okay. Spinning. The wheel is spinning.
That magpie's still eyeing us too. I think it wants to fight us next.
Oh, hang on.
It has landed as our first beer for the day on high grade.
Which is, I believe, what you two wanted to have anyway, so that's good.
It was what we were leaning to.
Yeah.
It's an IPA with clean fusion, and it was done with Dogma Brewery out of Belgrade, Serbia.
Yeah, so when you said it was out of Belgrade, I was like, oh, that's that train station at the end of the rails in Melbourne or whatever, that line. But then you meant Serbia. I'm like, geez.
Serbia. Yeah, so I was pretty surprised when I saw Belgrade, Serbia on the can.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I don't know if I've had a beer from there.
Have you been there?
No, not to Serbia. I went to Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Yeah.
Herzegovina.
No, I haven't been there. Maybe it'll be a Google later on, but I'd like to know more about the Serbian craft beer scene.
Yeah, well, I mean, me too.
These, according to One Drop's blurb, they are the OG hop-forward brewery from the Balkans.
Yeah, cool.
A lot of history in that region. Like, if people are interested outside of beer, that whole region is very, very interesting. Horrific, in a lot of ways, but yeah, it's cool to read about. Like, it's interesting.
Yep.
Anyway, high grade IPA with clean fusion is a 7% IPA in a 440ml can.
Mm-hmm.
Viewers, there it is. Got a big shark hop on it.
I kept referring to this as the dog shark beer.
Oh, so it isn't actually. I thought.
Well, it's a shark that looks like it's a hop cone.
I thought it was called dog shark.
Nah.
Okay.
High grade.
So, blurb. Now, we do know One Drop get a good blurb going.
Yeah.
So, we've got to be happy with that.
Blurb us up.
The concept of high grade is all about excellence, baby, and pushing the boundaries of flavour, creativity, and innovation. Expect a hop-saturated IPA brewed with our brothers and sisters Dogma Brewery from Belgrade, Serbia. As the OG hop-forward brewery from the Balkans, we met years ago as they were starting their journey, and now we've combined forces while they were down under, sharing techniques, ideas, and processes. Both breweries started brewing the same recipe with the same ingredients at the exact same hour to ensure a fully cohesive international collaborative experience.
Cool.
Packed with Balkan Slovenian Wolf, Kiwi Nelson Savon, and Aussie Vic Secret hops.
Nice. That's pretty cool.
Actual wolf in this.
So I reckon we've had the Slovenian Wolf hop in
Have we?
a beer. Yeah.
What part of the wolf is it?
Behind the neck.
Yes, they love
Where
that.
you give him a pat.
Yeah,
So
we
the
give 'em that.
Styrian Wolf hop, I reckon we've had.
Oh, yeah.
Was that in that Shapeshifter beer, the Nordic Hazy, or?
Oh, okay.
No, it was in a
Wolf
Wolf
of the Willows did one.
No, Wolf and Fox.
Oh.
New England Brewing Co. Wolf and Fox Slovenian hopped pale ale, and we haven't had that. I had that in the one of the advent calendars.
Okay. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll be interested to see what it whether we can taste the wolf.
Taste the wolf.
The wolfness. Taste the wolf. Her.
How's it spelled?
Well, it's Styrian, Styrian. I just need to find a price for this for you guys to score it on value. One Drop. One Drop Brewing Co. high grade. Should we go to their website to get the price? Is that the best way?
Yeah, sure.
No, I believe I've had that hop in a beer that I purchased from Dan Murphy's or First Choice, and it was an international IPA, and I can't remember the brewery.
Yeah.
It was one of those imported ones that they get in.
Well, then
I'll see
I'm
if you
very
recognise
glad
it.
that you brought that forward.
Well,
I'm glad you've been upfront with us.
Yeah.
there was some information to share. so
Yeah,
I shared it.
no. That's
High grade, $13 from the One Drop website.
I can see it's very light in colour. Also, can art, yeah, that's for me.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Can art,
Big
yeah.
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 I better pour one.
I give it yes out of 5. Also known as 4.75.
We jamming.
It's very, very light in colour, but also very hazy. Can't see through any of that.
Yeah, it looks good. Sniff. Oh, yeah, it smells
you can
good.
smell it
Yep.
from a distance. Have you had any yet, Zach?
Smells
Do you
good.
want more?
Oh, sure.
Got
I'll
more.
do more, thank you.
It smells very good.
There's more on offer, Simon.
Yeah, I'll have a tickle.
I'll
Thank
have
you.
some more. We'll all
All right,
have some more.
There we go.
I scream, you scream, we all scream for beer.
And with clean fusion. Oh, yummo.
Yep. It's pretty good.
Yeah, smell
like
test
that.
is there.
Yep. It's
So-
kind of, yeah.
The only thing is the blurb gave us a lot of info about Dogma, but not a lot of info on what we should be expecting in terms of taste, which is disappointing.
That's true. But I do like the effort put in and the story behind it. So I've given the blurb a good score as well.
I like the effort too.
Yeah,
But the as advertised is the hard part.
Yeah.
Because it's an IPA, but it feels like more of a New England. I guess if I had to do the blind taste test.
Yeah, I suppose
at first.
I suppose it's hazy and all that sort of stuff. But I suppose the as advertised is tough because they didn't really mention the hop characteristics. Because normally it's like either they mention the hops and we know what they are, or they mention the hop characteristics.
Well, they've got the hops there.
Yeah.
The Slovenian wolf, the
but
Nelson Sauvon, and
I don't know
Vic
what
Secret.
part of it is the wolf.
Yeah, I don't know the wolf, but
The Balkan wolf.
like Nelson Sauvon is traditionally like a dry, fruity experience, like a wine, isn't it? Like a white wine.
Yo, I'm getting that in this for sure.
Yeah.
yeah, and then
Yeah.
what's Vic Secret typically?
It's a secret.
It is
It's a big secret that only the I'm Victorian though, so I should know. They haven't. No one told me the secret.
No, well, I don't know. We could probably look that up. We've tangled with that one before. Big secret hop
Hey,
characteristics.
Hudson,
Hey,
this
Zach.
beer, now we have mentioned before finding beer styles, we go by what it says on Untapped from a style perspective. Do you know
Yeah.
what it says for this beer? Is it just say IPA?
I can tell you.
Let's have a look. I'm quite curious.
And just so you know, bright tropical character of pineapple, pine, and passion fruit, which I would agree with that.
Yeah.
So I'd
Yeah.
say there's a fair bit of Vic Secret in this.
New England.
No, that's the Dogma version. This is IPA American.
American. Okay.
But I mean, it could, just because it says American, I would say it's probably more of an
I
East
always
Coast
thought
kind of thing. 'cause
American
it's a haze
IPAs
sort of situation.
I'm probably wrong, but always thought they had more of, depending, I suppose, on the region, but a more malt-driven base, depending on where it's coming from.
No,
Or am I thinking more of a West Coast, and then it's the
Yeah,
malts
that's-
and bitterness as opposed to...
yeah, I
Yeah.
think like it's hard to say just American because it's like two different parts.
American pale ales, generally, I find, have a more...
the maltier
malt-based
base.
than a-
Yeah.
Well, I guess
hop-based.
they're closely related to the West Coast IPA, which is they might have some Centennial or something in it like that, which gives it a little bit more bitterness. But yeah, there's no bitterness in this really. There's a little bit, but it's it's really good. Big juice bomb.
yeah, it is pretty
It's
juicy.
I would say thick.
Yeah,
I would say thick, with 2 C's. Oh, it's delicious.
it's quite high grade. But yeah, it's interesting. Like I wonder if they just said it's a IPA to create that ambiguity.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
It's like it's not like we're not going to tell you exactly what type of IPA, but it's an IPA. You work it out.
Yeah.
Now it does have something in Serbian at the bottom here, so I'll Google translate it.
Oh, yeah, they're all the letters that... like
Cyrillic
you think that they're
alphabet.
letters.
Is that what it is? Is that what the... Yeah, cool.
Done well.
I think they're Cyrillic. I know like Greek's Cyrillic.
Hey.
Cheers,
mate.
mates.
It is.
That's awesome.
Zveli Dru. What's that say? Druza? Zveli. Zveli Druza.
Oh, you're pretty.
Yeah, you're
pretty
pretty good
close.
at that,
You are
actually.
pretty. It's like you've got some roots over there.
I wonder if you, because like I know a lot of that area have slight variations. Yeah, so like that's Croatian. I don't know if you heard that through the mics, but it's very similar.
Yep.
And then, oh,
Jeez, imagine.
I don't know what that was, but if you go like Czech, Nazdravi kamarade is cheers, mate. Kamarad.
There you go.
yeah,
Nazdravi
mate.
kamarad.
It's interesting.
Comrade.
Yeah, comrades.
Yeah, it's
Nazdravi.
interesting
Comrade
that there
Dan.
is.
Yeah, it's like Nazdravi is cheers, and then kamarad is mate.
That's cool.
That's Czech.
I found it awesome how it translated straight into cheers, mate. Not even like cheers, friend. It's just cheers, mate.
Cheers,
So,
mate.
Yeah,
It's
good.
funny that those languages have mate in it.
Yeah.
Well, actually, if you give Nazdravi kamarad back to English, it's cheers, friend.
Oh, there you go. But anyway, that's cool. Bit of fun. This is pretty delicious.
Yeah, it's good. Cheers.
Yes.
Cheers, friend.
Cheers, friend. Cheers, friend.
Do we have any more info? I wonder, like, Dogma Brewery. What do we got here? Tap room is located within the Dogma Brewery, 5 minutes drive from the centre of Belgrade, across from Ardas Ciganlia.
Oh, yes.
Ciganlia. So for those playing at home, like, do you guys know where Serbia is in relation to Europe? Well, it's in
East.
Europe,
Is it
obviously.
northwestern?
As far away from, quite literally the opposite of northwest.
Northeast, southeast.
Southeast.
Okay.
Very, very southeast.
I would have
What was I
said
thinking
east.
Ireland and Scotland. Well, Ireland and Scotland are probably the most northwest countries in Europe.
Hang on, I'll tell you what I was thinking of. Who's on top of Belarus? Or is that just Russia?
Well, Belarus is Lithuania,
No,
Latvia.
I was thinking of Latvia and Estonia, that region.
There,
for
but
some
that's
reason.
northeast. That's not even close to
Yeah, no, I
west
made a
is
mistake by
over
saying
there.
west. I meant to say east.
West
Not
of,
bad with directions.
Western Australia, the most eastern state of Australia.
My Google Maps app barely works.
well, I thought when we first started, I thought you were talking about Belgrade, Victoria. So there you go. That was a big secret.
Isn't that Belgrave?
Yeah, it probably is.
Yeah.
Pretty close.
But yeah, Serbia's like right in there amongst like Hungary, Croatia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Montenegro, Kosovo, Bulgaria, North Macedonia, Romania.
Yeah.
Behind the old, as I said, Iron Curtain
All the ears.
We know you'll have a list.
from the old USSR days.
But as you said, can we know a little more about
Knowledge,
the craft beer scene of Serbia?
Jeez, how are you gonna sort that out?
Well,
5 craft beer from Serbia that you should know.
and they're all from Dogma.
Nah, there's quite a few. Like in Belgrade, if you type, there's like heaps of beer areas.
Yeah, that's cool.
Warsaw was a bit like that. I wasn't expecting
The best
Warsaw to
beer
be
from
big
Serbia
craft beer.
is a Dogma Roller Bowler with Mascaron, the brewery. It's a double IPA, Imperial/double hazy.
Well, while we're looking at that, when you guys went, were you? So you've both been to Europe at separate times. Were you into craft beer then?
Not to the level I am now.
Yeah.
But like, well, I made sure to visit. What was the dog one? Brewdog. That's pretty popular.
Oh
over
yeah,
in Europe.
and
Went to a few Brewdog pubs because they're pretty much in every city. They're
Yep.
fairly. They're, I guess, like our what?
James Squire
Like-
Tap House.
Yeah, I guess like they're as mass produced as craft beer can get.
Yeah.
They're probably mass produced now. I don't know. I didn't really go a craft per se. I just bought the local beer.
Yeah, that's
everywhere.
cool. Well, anything good you remember?
Oh Jesus.
You might not. That's okay.
Yeah, not off the top of my head. Like nothing in particular. All that I do remember is in Czech Republic, alcohol, like beer, is not taxed as it's considered an addition to food. So you can buy a bottle of beer cheaper than you can buy a bottle of water,
Yeah, fair enough.
which is my ideal world.
Yeah.
I actually, an observation I had, which is quite interesting. So you said Brewdog. One of my best experiences was in Barcelona in 2019, a place called Black Lab, and the sign was a little dog. And then we're talking now about Dogma. So that's 3 Europeans.
Yeah, they must love
brewery.
dogs.
No, I was Simon when I went in 2016 for the first time.
He was you.
I was Simon. There was a comment there. But what I did find, I was like Hudson wanting to try the local stuff.
Yeah.
But still, if we could find somewhere cool, that we'd go there. And I think the biggest surprise was Warsaw in Poland.
Yeah.
Because we went to a pour your own craft beer restaurant. It was a gastro pub, and the food was incredible, really highly rated. But then you just put money on a credit card, chuck the card in the wall, and then you could pour samples, and it would come down a couple of cents, or you pour a whole pint, it would come down a few bucks.
Yeah, that's cool.
That was really cool, and noticing the sheer amount of little like pop-up craft beer windows they had everywhere. And we did a walking tour, and we asked the guy after to point us in the direction of a few more places, and he's said, "I'm glad you came and asked me this. This is right up my alley." So I think it was a bigger scene there than I even realised.
No, that's cool.
In 2019, I think we mentioned before, that was when I realised that craft beer is a really big hobby of mine, more so than just I enjoy beer. So,
that's fair enough. I still can't get used to the term gastropub. That doesn't sound like somewhere I want to be, because I would like to stay away from the gastro if that's possible.
So I'm just showing the guys a photo from one of the breweries we went to in Ljubljana, the Union brewery, and a big meat platter with all the meats. It was right across the road from the ice hockey rink where we watched a game of ice hockey
Yeah, it's sick.
Can I ask you a favour?
near Tivoli Park.
And please don't let the listeners and viewers down. Can you put that photo in the bottom corner
I don't
Come
know.
on,
I don't know
everyone's
how.
We'll try and figure it out. It's more so for the plate of meat and the young man in the photo.
Yeah, the two children. Cute.
Well, that was, 2016? That was 7 years. I was 21.
Yeah, it's a while back for sure. Good on you.
Many, many moons ago.
Yeah, cool. What do you reckon?
Yeah.
Crack on?
Beautiful beer.
Yeah.
Yep.
Crack
Are
on.
we going to spin?
Are we going to spin again?
Or will we just have where we just go?
Is it 4 all rounds on Untapped?
I gave it a 4.25.
Yeah.
I gave him 4.
Yeah. Very, very nice IPA. Before you spin, I will say thank you to Meg, who was the one that got in contact with us after our first One Drop podcast and was nice enough to notice we had some room on the laptop for a few stickers and sent the beers through. So
I've got it on there.
They have supplied 2 of the beers from the pod today, and then obviously we like doing 3, so we've gone and purchased one as well. So let's see what we get next.
From one of our favourites at the Good Shed.
Yes.
We purchased this particular beer, actually. The Nunu. A dip-hopped West Coast IPA with clean fusion. 7% again. Nunu is a modern West Coast IPA employing a Citra and Sultana dip hop charge at the start of fermentation for big hits of stone fruit, citrus, and dankness. Post-fermentation clean fusion dry hop with Amarillo, Brew 1, and Australian Eclipse lend a punchy hop character. Expect a peach and pine-forward profile with a clean bitterness and robust malt-driven backbone. A modern take on a craft beer classic.
Yeah, cool. I'm keen to taste this Sultana hop because it tastes like Sultanas. I did.
I'm interested also in this flavour profile that's on here. Citrus. They forgot the R in citrus on the can.
Yeah, citrus.
Really?
Yeah, have a look. Stone fruit, citrus.
It's even got the red squiggly line that you get when you spell something incorrect.
Unless citrus is a taste, then we're just very
Jerks.
silly.
Yeah, look it up.
Citrus data? What is citrus? No, it's all data. Unless it tastes like data.
It could. It might taste like data. When you drink it, it goes doo-doo. And when you...
really carbonated, like soda water.
When I open the can, it like does the PC startup sound.
Yes, exactly. Well,
or like Mac.
Let's get it. Oh, shit.
Now,
I think after a recent pod we did, after we finished recording, either mentioned it was from you or Simon that referenced the fact that you managed to get through one without burping.
Nah.
Yeah.
He said
I quashed that pretty quick. I burped. It was just like if you listen hard enough, it's in there. But it won't be like a burr. It'll be like a
Yeah, fair enough.
a little expulsion of air.
If any listeners out there that can start to guess the hour, minute, second when Hudson burps.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Send you a
Timestamp the burp and you get a beer.
Yeah, that's true. Except you can't reverse. It has to be on the fly.
What do you mean?
Nah, I don't know. Like, you can't just, play it over and over again because I can't afford all these free beers.
Yeah, true.
Number 8?
Yeah, number 8. I always say number 8 when I burp. Simpsons reference.
So this
guys.
one's $12 on the One Drop website. So $1 cheaper for the same percent.
Whoa. Look at it.
Looks like a West Coast.
It does.
Smells like a West Coast.
Smells like a West Coast.
Interesting that the foam is a golden colour.
Yeah.
More so than usual. Is that just me?
No.
No, that's there.
Yeah, interesting. I wonder what that means. What do you
We
reckon,
won the
Gratz?
golden ticket.
Yeah, it's possible.
Thank you.
Geez, these are these are like Mary Poppins bag. These
Yeah,
cans.
they go a long
There's just
way.
more beer.
Yeah.
Keeps coming.
Yeah, it's good. Oh, it smells good. Smells like a Westie.
Oh, I'm getting the malt base for sure.
Yeah, me too. Oh, very malty.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Honey. Smoky.
Yeah, smoky.
Smoky. Okay.
Is that the Sultana?
Not too sure. I've just got big fruity ripe pineapple notes, bright citrus, and a subtle hint of pine. So that could be that. But yeah,
Getting smoky, are you?
I'm getting smoky
Like
for
wood-
sure.
Like
Like
just
on
wood.
fire.
Yeah, like wood.
Yeah.
This is.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting smoky, which
little
is.
more. I had to
which
look
is-
for it.
Yeah, interesting.
Not that much bitterness for a West Coast. I wouldn't say. But getting everything else.
I like the can art.
I do.
Yeah.
Also.
Excellent.
I'm not sure that's good. What happened to your brain?
That was basically we chose that beer based on the can, I would say.
Yeah.
Can you remember the other options?
There was one other option, and it was the 3 cubed. I'll go back. That one. One Drop 3 cubed, which is also a West Coast IPA. But I think we picked this one because it was a bit weirder. Like, it was a bit different. Yeah. Whereas the West Coast IPA, outrageous amounts of Centennial, Citra, and Mosaic. By utilising 3 different hop products and 3 ways of processing these 3 types of heavy-hitting hops, we're able to bring the old school into the new world. I reckon it would have been pretty cool as well. Maybe we'll have to go buy one and enjoy it in our own time.
We will.
I really like
away from each other.
Yeah, we can send a text and be like, very good.
Oh, the tasting note's a bit weird for that 3 cubed. Evokes big traditional hits of cedar resin, spruce tips, citrus pith, and something akin to evaporating diesel.
Okay, all right, cool. What's the alcohol? What's the
clean
ABV?
fusion?
6.9.
Yeah, no, it's dirty fusion.
What's citrus pith? Sounds like a bloody citrus piece with a lisp. Citrus pith.
No, so is the pith the white stuff, or is that the
It's the yellow stuff, but okay.
No, but you know what I mean.
Sorry.
Well, it depends how much water you've had.
Yes, I guess
whether the pith is clear or yellow.
Too much of this pith beer. Then
No. So you've got the zest, which is a bit of the skin. You got the skin. You open up. It's like the.
I don't usually call the skin the zest, but sure.
No, but like it becomes zest if you do anyway.
Yeah, no, go.
I think is it the white stuff that, like, say you've got a mandarin.
Oh, like around the mandarin.
Yeah, and you're like, oh, there's too much of this, I'm going to pull it off. Is that what it is?
Do you know what you're saying?
I don't know. Innuendo, is that all
Innuendo.
Yeah, that's all I can say.
Innuendo. Yeah. The spongy white tissue lining the rind of oranges, lemons, and other citrus
everything
fruits.
you said was correct. Do you know what you're saying?
Yeah, no, but not. I wasn't doubting the fact that it was correct. I didn't know if you were understanding the double entendres.
No, that's why I said innuendo. Come on. Keep it in your pants, Billy.
Sort it out.
You have to pith later.
Yeah. I will have to pith later.
Yeah, a bit of citrus pith.
Yeah. Now,
citrus.
One Drop are going to be at a bloody place you're going to be soon.
Yeah. Darker Days coming up.
Yeah, so Hudson's going to be our representative at Darker Days. And by that, I mean he's just going.
To get absolutely blasted.
Blast it.
No, you're representing the podcast.
No, I do not. Yeah, the best way to represent the podcast is be the most blasted person there.
Yeah, exactly.
Just don't plank again.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't guarantee anything.
No, that's cool. So when that's
a great lineup.
Next weekend.
That's coming up.
Yeah.
One Drop are there, Co-Conspirators are there, Sobremesa are there, and La Serene.
Yeah, cool.
So yeah, that should be cool. Some good beers coming out of One Drop, Co-Conspirators. La Serene do some really cool wild ales, which I don't think I've had many of, but I'm interested to try. And then I've never heard of Sobremesa.
They are a brewery, they're not a winery or anything.
As I said, I have never heard of Sobremesa. So you're like when you watch a movie with your wife. I think we've made that joke before, but so I've never heard of Sobremesa. Is it a brewery or a winery? I am finding out at the same time as you.
It sounds more like a winery name.
It's a fermentory and blendery.
So it's none of what we said, but sort of what we said.
Well, I don't. Yeah, like. So what's this? What is this? Representation.
Okay.
So, like, what have they released? Oh, Saison.
I'm going to get that hat for Simon.
Oh,
yes.
Zach. Saisons. What's this? Soulflower number 3.
Okay.
Stainless aged Saison.
Cool. It looks very interesting. Be honest. I know Saisons aren't
What do you reckon,
favourite.
Simon? Interesting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have a saison in the right setting.
Deathbed. No, I'm kidding.
Brit?
A Brett.
Where are they based? I'm sorry, do we...
Contact us. No, here. Nope. Why is information on where people are so hard to find?
Because I don't want you to find them.
Where are you?
Tell us.
What if you just go back to Google again?
Rotate. Top-wise.
Just send him an email now. They might get back to us by the end of the podcast.
We are here. We are at home. That's all right.
It's on Wurundjeri land, Melbourne. Just says Melbourne.
Okay. It's all right.
Melbourne's a big place.
It is.
It looks like...
Here we go. Kensington.
Oh, okay. There you go. Very good.
That doesn't help me. Where's Kensington?
North east.
So, Zach, the south.
So in other words...
Is it Kensington, Abbotsford, that sort of region? I don't really know. Have a bit of a look.
It is northwest.
I've told a lie.
I reckon. Yeah, Flemington.
Do you go
Flemington.
through Kensington Station when you get the V line?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, the City Link goes past Kensington.
Yeah, well, I should
that's
know.
those buildings. I know them.
Yeah,
They're those weird, ugly yellow ones.
Yes.
That look real old. Near the big chips.
Surely they are where all the COVID patients went.
Yeah, possibly.
Oh,
that was.
God.
Yeah, they're near those, the big chips over the City Link.
Yeah, the big chips.
The big chips.
The big chips.
Near the uni, I think.
Near the pith.
Well, there's no chance you're doing a pith around there.
Right.
You can do a spew, though, as I did on the way home from Gabs.
What do you
Ring
reckon
Road.
of this beer?
Yeah, fantastic. I've almost gone 4.25s all round. Almost.
Yeah, I'm
Fourth
not
of value.
This not quite my go.
Okay.
I think it might be the sultana hop. It might be the smokiness. And there might be something that's quite... This is quite thick as well. And
Yeah.
the flavour profile is quite deep.
But it's got high scores everywhere else.
Yeah.
Like, I think as advertised is spot on. Can art's awesome. Blurb is very informative. The value is pretty good. Like, it's a high alcohol at a cheap price. And, yeah, my untap's a bit lower than the first beer. I've gone with 3.75, which is not by any means bad.
I like
good.
it more, I think, than the first beer, just on the untapped rating. But, yeah, I think it might be that malt base. Maybe if we had this in summer, it would be slightly different.
Oh, yeah, bloody anything.
Maybe in the summertime.
Maybe if that...
Yeah, just the malt
pair of
base
shorts-
for sure.
pair of
a little
shorts on,
warming,
maybe.
which is quite nice.
Yeah.
Nice crisp day.
Yes.
Yeah, very good.
Now, we don't have to spin the wheel.
No. Unless you want to. No, I already exited it.
No wheel spinning.
No
wheel
spin.
spinning required.
No wheel spin.
Let's get into it.
We should get a big wheel on the back here
That would be, yeah. Well, that's what we need.
for no reason. Just the wheel.
A Burjo
Did the
coming.
listeners get something?
Oh, like the prize wheel.
And Brian, you can't enter. You've already got a prize.
Yeah, you already won. Yeah, it's like radio prizes. If you enter once and win, you can't ever enter again.
Exactly.
You're off the list.
Yeah.
Do you guys know people that are just good at winning shit in like
Yeah,
raffles and stuff like
I
that?
know someone that's won the radio prize and has broken the rules by giving different names and addresses to circumvent the rules.
What
of
is the,
radio
what, are
prizes.
they, what were the
Winning too.
prizes? What were they winning?
Like tickets to things.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It was like, call us at this time to win tickets to see, I don't know, Lady Gaga live or be in the front row of Marilyn Monroe singing Happy Birthday, Mr. President.
At the Good Shed.
The good shit.
You're going to say Manson, then realise he'd been cancelled.
I've been cancelled.
Marilyn Manson. I thought you were going to say Marilyn
Is
Manson.
he cancelled?
Yeah.
Like how
I
was
don't
it-
keep
But
up
it's interesting
enough.
because if you look at him, you'd be like, I can't imagine that guy.
I kind of, yeah, like
Why
you.
would he get cancelled?
Yeah, crazy. I reckon he's in a normal staff.
Hudson, did you? Because I know, Simon, the answer will be yes. But Huddo, when you were at school, did you also have the passed down little story about Marilyn Manson that everyone...
Oh, yeah, the missing ribs.
Yeah.
And by missing, I mean surgically removed ribs to achieve positive
Self-fellatio.
results.
Yeah, well, there you go. Isn't
I
that
don't know
funny?
how I feel. Like, if
about the
even if you have
concept or the story?
No, like the possibility of doing it. It's like, I don't know. Without going into too much detail, does the positive outweigh the negative? Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't know. Imagine walking into the office, it's like, oh, hey, doc, I want to get a surgery. And, you know?
I meant the yeah.
No, yeah, it's all right.
Anyway, yeah, we know the story.
We're trying to get around without saying
Yeah.
particular keywords.
Yeah, anyway.
That's right. We jamming.
Yeah, we jamming. That's what we're doing right now.
We
with
are
our
jamming.
words and with our beers.
We jammin' a double fruited smoothie sour with mango, guava, banana, and vanilla.
Dessert.
6.2% in a 440. This here is a topped up to the brim kettle sour that's been given our full fresh fruit smoothie treatment. If you love fruit, beer, good times, and lactose, then this one is for you. Side note, Simo only likes 2 of those 4 things.
They really had me in the first half.
You guys pick which 2 you want.
They had me in the first half, not going to lie.
Obscene amounts of mango, guava, and banana are added and backed up in full by kisses of Tahitian vanilla. Fear not, Lactose Santa has been to sprinkle the goods on top with a sack full of lactose, multi-stacked oats, and a sneaky old bag of icing sugar.
Jeez. So it sounds like speaking of innuendos, I don't know. Sounds like there's a bag of Coke, there's a bag of...
couple of nose beers where you drink the...
Anyway. Well, we'll see. We'll see if they're in there.
His sack full of lactose.
Pretty sure Santa asked if you wanted to taste his lactose.
I'm going to put a bunch of my lactose in this beer. What do you reckon?
That's what eggnog is.
Oh, God damn it.
Empty the whole sack.
Santa, why do you always do this?
Come on, Santa.
I know what I'm leaving out for Santa this year.
All right.
My beers.
Oh.
To fill them with lactose.
Maybe Santa's removed his own ribs so he can figure out what's
For goodness
just
sake.
tested it before adding it to the beer.
Oh, dear.
Holy shit.
Does it smell awesome?
Yeah, it smells like candied bananas.
Oh, it smells great.
Oh.
That's awesome.
Yep, those are banana lollies.
Yeah, wow.
I'm scared.
Oh, that's
real
thick.
Look at the thickness.
That's great. I'll tell you what,
Smooth.
I'm really excited about this one because the I've got it behind me, the Rainbow Country sour was absolutely fantastic with the glitter. That was really good. I didn't think I was going to like it, but
Did I need to shake this up or something?
I don't know.
It pours like a Bloody Mary.
Yeah. Pours like a Bloody Mary.
I had a beer from Garage Project similar to this recently.
Smells great.
And I ended up getting, not from the beer, but I got sick that week, so I'm having a bit of the old PTSD, like Simon with his brown liquor back in the day. But I think this will turn it around.
Sensational. That's great. Best beer of the day. How good. That's awesome. I'm really getting around these sorts of ones. I would never normally choose this type of beer. Like if this was on tap, I wouldn't choose it.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm really glad that we're doing these showcases because I'm having beers that I wouldn't normally have.
Good.
Yeah.
What do you reckon, Grant?
It smells like a banana paddle
I've
boat.
got to tell you, I like it.
With a
I
bit
really
of
like
citrus.
it. But I'm so glad the wheel looked after us. I'm glad we're having it last.
Yes. I am too. I suppose. Yeah, it's pretty close, isn't it? I still didn't know. I didn't know I was going to expect that. Can ass.
Where is the can? Where's it gone?
Over here.
Can I have another look at it, please?
So this one was $13 on the
I like that.
interwebs.
Yeah, no, that was good. Blurb was good. Yeah, no, I really like that.
Bit of thickness.
It's really good, actually.
That's for sure.
Yeah, but I like that about it. Because sometimes I think
moves,
that
sorry.
if we go back to a couple of previous episodes, we're banging on about how sours are quite thin and they're a bit of this, bit of that. This is what we're talking about. And it's really thick without having a super high ABV as well. So well done. That's great. Why is Grazzi's... Yeah, Grazzi had all the stuff that was on the bottom, I reckon. We might need to give it a bit of a zib-zabbity woobity-woobity.
So what? Give it a roll.
Give it a roll, give it a whirl.
Now?
No, not now. Don't tip it out. If you tip it out, I'll drink it off this table.
Lick it off the board.
I'll drink it out of my own laptop.
You've done that before.
Oh, no, I have. No, that was very good. Thank you. We are jamming.
I reckon
now.
that'll be a high score on our... I've just seen Zach's scoreboard and I've just realised that it won't be.
No, I'm giving it 3.75.
What?
It's
You're
weighing on my belly very heavily. It's as advertised the best beer of the day. From an enjoyment standpoint, I think I enjoy the styles of IPAs we had more just from a pure beer standpoint.
We like different things.
you're
That's
wrong.
okay.
Oh,
But
that was opinion based.
No, well, your opinion's wrong.
Damn it.
no, I'm really
told that
enjoying
before.
this. I think the reason why I've got a bit of a sweet tooth, and this is very sweet and very
Yeah, well,
lovely.
it's been made mention of what my flavour profile
is.
is.
Yeah,
This was made for me.
And when you think about it, this is a bloody bag of sugar and this is a bag of Coke in here, I reckon.
Oh,
I'm getting ready
fuck,
to go.
they've got some beers on tap at the pub. I'll tell you that for free.
Which pub?
At One Drop.
Okay, cool. So you're just talking about like at the pub.
also, or just all
Nah,
theirs?
just all there. So they've got their cores.
Well, it's like, why wouldn't you?
The alcoholic hard lemonade.
Whoa.
Dark oatmeal stout.
Yeah.
What do we got here? The IPAs. Double vanilla custard pancake imperial nitro thick shake IPA, which is incredible.
Yeah.
Liquid Motueka thiolized single hop dipper.
Yeah.
What's another one? Oh, these one, they did another, they did like a little series. They did without hazy dipper, so that doesn't have clean fusion. And then they did like a with clean fusion.
We talked about that one, I think, on the first pod we did.
They've got this wee jamming on tap.
Yeah, bloody oath. They won't for long.
Raspberry triple take, which is a big raspberry, like a triple raspberry Berliner wine.
That's the one that's what we were trying to get, that one, but that's okay.
And then the Rainbow Country.
Yeah, that's good.
Out of a tap.
During the week I was on Instagram, I saw a short. You know how I have a fear of nitros because I don't know how to pour them and all that sort of stuff, and it just gives me the shits because if you do it wrong, it tastes weird. I think I've been doing it all wrong. So yeah, you do the turn. Yeah. But then something I've been doing, I've just been trying to dump it. But I think you can give it a bit of height.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't really realise that you poured it with a bit of height.
But don't you turn it, and then let it sit for a bit, like 5 to 10 seconds, and then dump it.
Yeah, but the thing is, I saw it on an Instagram reel from a local brewery, King River, basically, and I was discussing with them after because they're like, I've got a fear of this. And they're like, yeah, give it a bit of height. It's going to settle. So, yeah, because I think what I thought is if it comes out, it was basically like I've shaken up a Coke.
Yeah, so I better get it going.
I better get it close into the glass, otherwise it'll freak out. But that's not necessarily the case.
But it's also like it's funny because it like reaches its peak and then it kind of creates a head from bottom up.
Yeah.
Whereas other beers, if you jam it in there, the head rises.
Yes, correct.
And then overflows.
So I'll have to give that another crack. But anyway,
what beer was it?
Your Stoutness is the one.
The one at home.
Yeah.
Which I haven't heard of it.
It's the oat.
Yeah, which I have to give a crack. It looks good. So shout out there.
And the big boy can too.
Shout out to King River.
Not for the faint of heart.
Oh yeah.
And they did it last year and they've done it this year. They may have done it before that as well.
Yeah.
34 IBU. 3.1 standard drinks.
Yeah, cool. That's good. No, it looked delicious. Well done. But speaking of delicious, this is fantastic.
It's still super enjoyable.
Yeah, all right, Jack.
No, it is. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Look at him backtracking.
No.
Yeah.
It's like Michael Jackson out here moonwalking.
Yeah, that's it.
No, I'm not going out there with that gang of magpies about.
I know, they're actually getting pretty rowdy, to be honest.
I told you before that one made eye contact and I looked at him. He looked at me. And it's a power move.
And then we kissed.
Did a big shit.
Oh, did he?
Right there while he looked at me.
That's my territory out there. He was saying.
But you know when like a dog does it and they're making eye contact so you can tell them if predators are coming up behind them?
Yeah, but they're looking at you like, are you am I under attack?
It's always in fear.
But the magpie wasn't. The magpie was like, yeah, you look at me. Watch this.
Yeah.
Watch this shit.
No, fair enough.
Now watch this shit.
We're going to get those terrorists. Now watch this shit.
And bring the terrorists to justice. Now watch this shit. Anyway, very good.
Yeah, but watch this shit.
Yeah.
Do we call this
Thanks for watching this shit.
Yeah, thanks for watching this shit.
Do we call this one 2 drop?
We should.
2 drop.
Wasn't that funny? You were right not to laugh.
Yeah.
I was thinking why.
I think the appropriate response was given.
No, that's okay. Well, yeah, thank you to...
nothing. That magpie said all it needed to say.
Thank you to One Drop for the beers. They were delicious. Like and subscribe our YouTubes and our Spotifys. Hit the notification bell. Like the Instagram. Get around if you like what we do. We want to hear from you because we'll read your stuff on. We'd love to hear the. We had a few voice messages early on. We'd like to get some, or write us an email or something. Ask us a question. We'll answer.
Talk to us.
Someone talk to us.
I'm sick of talking to these two. I want to talk to someone else.
No, I have to say, because a lot of people are like, listen to the pod, blah, blah, blah. Just write it to us and we'll discuss it on air. I'd have a lot of fun doing that. So, all right, that's all we've got. Lovely winter afternoon here at the Not So Good Shed. And Border Barrel Boys signing out. Bye.
Peace.